Hi guys, today we have a treat for you because we find ourselves in one of the 3 last remaining Warwick Knight Caravans. And this one has been amazingly renovated into a tiny home retreat, and amazingly, you can actually come and stay here. So the links for that are down in the description.
This tiny home feels absolutely awesome. It's like so light and homey in here. It just feels like somewhere you really want to be. Like, how did you get all of this started?
Purely probably from love and passion of ours. When Rich and I got together, Rich bought me a bow-top gypsy wagon, and I've got 2 lovely cobs, which are great. So we went horse-drawn with that, which was just amazing.
I mean, yeah, this whole space looks so functional. The kitchen is so spacious for a tiny home. How did you go about designing it?
Obviously we had measurements. We went for the smallest sort of cooker that we had, but we knew as a fact I used to be a chef, so I absolutely love cooking. So I was like, I do need a decent size cooker. We wanted a decent size fridge. So I think actually we more did it around the appliances. So this was as a flooring from our house. So again, we built everything and we wanted everything to last. So it's sort of hardwood. We knew that we'd have lots of wear and tear on it. And then obviously we put these little cupboards in here and do that. So yeah, it was all really about storage. But to be fair, I have got absolutely everything up here to rustle up a 6-course meal. I was doing my inventory list, saying, what do I need, and then I was going down the list and I was going, I want a pestle and mortar, I want a garlic press, I want this, and Rich is going, Ali, it's a camera. I said, yes I know, but now you can't see any of it, it all fits. So this is probably more well equipped than my kitchen house, to be fair. One thing criteria was we wanted to sit with the kids and eat and have breakfast, especially when we had then guests in mind. You didn't want to, if it's raining, you're in here, so hence when the table came in. So in here we've got 2 table legs and 2 holes down there and a tabletop going there.
The importance of having, despite it being a small space, having the ability to sit down around a table. I agree with that 100%. Now, like, our attention is pulled away with our own projects and independence. So actually, if you think about it, that maybe 10 to maximum 30 minutes of together time might be the only time that you get. The whole table concept is actually very, very important.
And is this a bed as well, or is it just
storage?
It's
purely a sofa and storage. So as I say, you've got little storage into here, so you've got blankets and water bottles in that one, things like this, picnic blanket and stuff, so you just go along. So it was just another space of doing it, but I think because we had the 2, well, you know, sleep for at that end, we wanted to just keep this as a nice area. Not too overcrowded too much. We then Rich and Junior came up and then basically put the plates in there, which was great.
So
we
love
this space.
We love pull-out cupboards like that. They
it's such
so
a
much
wasted space, really, isn't it? I think that's the one thing you have to do in a tiny space is maximise every nook and cranny of where you can sort of get away with, and then that then led really easily that we could put storage down there. And again, these have just got nothing in. I think we clutter our lives up so much when we have more space, and I think there's something actually quite refreshing that you actually only use what you need to use. And I think also what's also quite refreshing, where we come and escape up here, is no Wi-Fi, which is great. You might just slightly get a phone signal. We put this in because I think music's relaxing, so that's the only sort of entertainment you've got, and then under your bottom is literally just a cupboard full of great games. So let's get the Scrabble out, the Monopoly, you know, and that again, because actually how many times do you go too busy, but actually maybe having a dinner, having a chat while you're eating, and then having a card game with the kids is just so lovely. It's just those quality times actually I remember with my parents as a kid, so it's lovely to have that. Do you know what I mean? So we also, what we wanted to do, we did put a sliding door in here because a bit of privacy. Kids are in bed, and if you wanted to do that, so that was a thing. Again, having 2 young children,
I did not notice that.
No, it goes in, so it works. The kids really came up with the bunk beds things. I think that is your childhood brilliantly. And then our, what was he then, Monty, 3, 4 at the time, he's like, I want to climb the wall to get into bed, so we put those out, which was cool. This was the main focus, and I think when we looked at how we're going to lay out, I think the biggest thing is there is nothing nicer than morning cup of tea or coffee and sitting out. We literally have views right out towards the Forest of Dean and the River Severn, and we've got all of our farm animals, and it's just something so lovely that you can just sort of sit in. And again, what we also did then was do more storage under here, so massive drawers again that you can put things in, and again important probably. Nice little sitting area just to do, you know, bits and hair and makeup or whatever, little stool with space. I think, gosh, we've all got it. I'm sure every single one of us has got a wardrobe where we have got shoes we've never worn for years or jumpers we haven't done, and I think you literally just go through when you're in a small space. You will literally just really use what you want and what you actually need, and that, you know, and I think that's the main thing. And also it's so much nicer because it's so much less to tidy. You literally have to stay on top of it. You tidy as you go along, or you put away or whatever, but actually instead of having that God, I've got a house to clean this week on a Friday, you just keep
don't take half an hour.
And I think the only challenge we had was furnishings then, like curtain wise, because of obviously the portholes in the windows. And then this is a really good concept, so again we've just basically be able to sort of put these down, and then we did the flap things, and also obviously done those on those windows. But we just wanted to have that real sort of opulent, luxurious, you know, lovely bed linen, nice coat, and just make it all lovely and cosy. The decor was sort of, we wanted to be sympathetic to the 1950s, but I didn't want to go completely crazy, so we sort of, and that was again, God, that was tricky, but it was more of a case of saying, well, we want this slightly different, because that's the other thing you'll probably find with your tiny space. Do you go with the same throughout, or do you try and segment and decorate it for the different areas? And I think that's where we sort of thought, right, well, stay light but put flashes of colour in, because it was quite to be bold, like under there on the seating, and also this door, you know, it's quite that my sister came up with that, but she's like, you need a, what do they call it, an accent colour or something, but you need that one sort of, and then she was like, well, actually put that in, and then we sort of kept, sort of wanted a bit of the retro feeling, like with the curtains and the cushions and stuff like that. When you're building anything from scratch as well, if it's not going sort of the right way, I think you make it fit, don't you? Or as you say, you'll change it halfway through a bit and adapt.
It's like suddenly like you have your, you know, idea A, and then you sort of bodge your idea A, and then it's like, well, actually this is perfect for idea B. So this is my plan all along.
So you look at it in a totally different way, don't you? I think with a tiny space you don't go, right, oh my God, I love that cabinet, it needs to fit. I think you're totally the opposite way around. I think you've got to feel it, and I think you've got to then go, right, what can we afford? What can we get our hands on? Oh, okay, I love that. Right, how's that going to fit? And I think you then change your whole way of thinking, and I think that's what happened. But I think the nicest thing, hence structurally why this is sound, is you know, it's been going 50 odd years, we know structurally it will go another, so it's going to take probably another, that's just such a great feeling, isn't it? Just like, it's going to be okay, you know, because you're so solid. Literally we've just cleaned the outside. I mean, that is just unreal, isn't it? And also because Rich is like an agricultural engineer, the chassis, I can never say it, chassis was brilliant. When do you ever go? And then to have the, I mean, we haven't done anything to the floor. Do you know what I mean? So that again, the floor's always the first to go on a caravan. So we now open this up for glamping. So if anybody wanted to stay here, we've got a website of www.glampingorchard.co.uk. An email address of stay at glampingorchard.co.uk, or a telephone number is 0797 417 4534, or we've got Facebook at Glamping Orchard, or Instagram.
And you also have a blog that you share some of the experiences and
so that's on the website as well. So the whole sort of journey that we went through and stuff like that.
You've got views pretty much 360 degrees around of where this Warwick Knight Caravan has been situated, and on a very lovely day, unlike today, I'm pretty sure it would be amazing to sit out here. There's a table, chairs, there's lighting, imagine it at night time.